well, unfortunately, a blind person who has never seen the bird or will never see the bird, for a blind person to try and memorize, all the different tail patterns of a red-tailed hawk versus a cardinal it's kind of information that they'll never use, so it's really hard for them to remember. So what I do is I recommend that when the ranger takes the people out for bird calls or for a hike is to, of course, concentrate on the bird songs and the noises, but then not to spend too much time on identifying what the bird song is, because they sound very similar, so it's very hard for a person to memorize a Baltimore Oriole versus a red-eyed vireo, and come away with remembering them. And so what I try to get the ranger to do is concentrate on a song versus a scalding note versus an emergency alarm note. You can really tell the difference in what a bird is feeling and what's going on in the woods just by the sounds that they're making. For instance, a chickadee makes a sound that sounds like saying the letter CH. It sounds like that. And that's when they're upset and they've found something that they're upset about. So when you hear a chickadee doing that, you know that there's something going on there. And one of the neat things about chickadees is, and I do this on a couple of my hike shows, when you start going like that, they'll respond to you because they think it's another chickadee with an alarm note, and one of their characteristics is that any chickadee within listening distance will come and scald along with you. So you'll get 4 or 5 birds all coming over and making the same sound, and the birds are like, well, what are we bitching about? What's going on? But they just hear you doing it, so they figure there's got to be something going on. And one of the fun things I like to do is, and I've fooled several people with this, I tell them that I'm talking to the birds. And they say, oh, you and I'll go, no, wait a minute, watch this. And so I'll go, and the bird will come over, and it'll go, and I'll go, and it'll go, and it sounds like, and they'll actually be amazed, and they'll go like, well, what's he saying? And I'll say something like, oh, he really likes the shirt that you're wearing, and people will be, oh my gosh, he likes my shirt. So it's really funny to mess with people's minds, but that's how I try to change the emphasis of the nature walk from identification and to experience and knowing what's going on in the woods. And I think it makes the hike a lot better for people with disabilities, because next time they go on a hike, they can hear that chickadee going like that way far away in the woods, and they know, okay, well, there's something going on over there. That bird doesn't like that. That's something over there. That they can interpret the sounds rather than identifying the sounds.